Hi, I'm Asintha. I've been playing Minecraft for almost 10 years now, and honestly it's been one of the best adventure experiences of my life. Every time I load up a new survival world, I always find myself just wandering around, admiring the scenery, and getting distracted from literally every goal I set. It's just that kind of game. But I gotta say though, Mojang must hate deserts. This biome has been around since before I even knew what Minecraft was, and somehow, in all these years, it's managed to get some of the worst treatment you could possibly imagine. It's like the devs forgot the biome even existed. So I want to give the biome the update it deserves. When I sat down to brainstorm ideas, I asked myself 3 questions. 1. What mobs should live in the desert? 2. What structures should I add? And 3. What environmental changes should I make? Naturally, I decided to start with the hardest one first because I clearly hate myself. So let's talk about... Are you even listening? Wait, what? Can you just look up for a few seconds instead of just going AFK during my video? Why? Now do you want to listen? I suddenly feel more inclined to pay attention now. Good. So let's talk about the environment. My biggest issue with the deserts is how empty and repetitive it feels. I know that's how it is in real life, but I feel players could use a change of pace instead of staring at sand all the time. Oh, that's what I should fix first. There's no texture on the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna do that first. I began by 1, adding the tectonics mods noise generation for a better looking world. 2, adding grass to break up the sand. And 3, just increasing the spawn rate of cacti. Then I made some shrubs to add variety to the vegetation, and some stones to break up the flatness of the region. Using a palm tree created by Impish Fox, link in the description, I created a structure with the tree that will spawn alongside a small pond to give the desert places for life to survive. Now that the place actually looks like a biome worth exploring, I can move on to the second question. What structures should I add? Before I answer that though, I want to bring up desert temples. Desert temples are pretty much the only structure in deserts. There are those like wells that spawn in sometimes, but they're so terrible that they don't even count. Mojang has had numerous chances to add more structures to the deserts, yet they only made 1 that rarely sees any use. Now, with all that rambling, you may think I'm going to add a bunch of new buildings to add history to the biome. No, that ain't happening. I realized midway through coding that I'm in fact just as lazy as Mojang's dev team, so I'm just going to add pyramids. Unfortunately, I didn't put anything inside the pyramid, but I can do what Mojang does and make a part 2 to this update and add something in there. Just tell me in the comment section if you want. Finally, I can answer the question I'm most familiar with. What mobs should be in the desert? I had a few candidates for what I should model, but I settled down on 3 new mobs to add. A lizard, a scorpion, and a snake. Unfortunately for me though, I went through so much trouble adding the snake that I didn't want to add the other 2. When I designed the snake, in this case the cobra, I intended to add this slithering animation so it looks kinda realistic for Minecraft standards. I hope this slithering animation is okay, because if it isn't, it's gonna be pretty embarrassing. The problem was that when I added the animation, the game just didn't want to add it correctly. Like, when the cobra moves, it swings the rest of its body like it's only doing half the motion, or like it's adding on to its idle position, and I really don't understand why. This game has proven to me that sometimes I'm just a little stupid and can't always add mobs correctly. Anyway, I don't like snakes. These guys will not attack you unless you attack them first, but if you do attack them, you're probably gonna die because I gave them the wither status effect. So unless you have milk with you, it's wraps for you. And so the biome update is over.